today's another adventure here in Naples. Starting out here at a cafe, we got the really famous sfogliatella, something called the pasticcio, which I've never seen before. We've got this thing called a panino napoletano. I got it because it's the name of the city, so there's probably something iconic about it. Looks really good. And of course, 2 cappuccinos.
Coffee in Naples just hits different. I think I'm gonna go for my favorite dessert in the world. I love the way how they make this. It's so complicated.
It's extremely delicate. We tried to pick it up earlier to show you, but it was just like crumbling.
Hopefully you can hear the crunch.
Looks like there's like some kind of cream or something like that inside.
She warmed it up too. This is amazing.
Oh my God. But this is amazing. I think you would only really need one of these and you'd be done. How much was this?
All of this was 15 euro.
So one of the things I want to mention here is that if you plan on seeing the veiled Christ, the marble statue with Jesus laying on with the veil, inside of the SANSEVERO chapel, you really have to get those tickets in advance because we actually just tried to get in line. And not only were they sold out for the morning, but they were sold out for the entire day. We have to go on a Monday, so just keep that in mind.
So to be on the safe side, we just kind of stood on the side and we tried to get as many tickets for the other things we want to see today and tomorrow. Since for the chapel, we have to wait till Monday morning before we leave to go actually see it. It's February. I didn't think it was going to be busy, or I mean, it's not tourist season at all. But I guess the popular things are popular year-round.
Besides amazing food, Naples also has some incredible art pieces, one of which we're going to check out right now. The famous Caravaggio painting, The 7 Works of Mercy, inside this chapel. Also, don't miss the whole other section of paintings in the other building next door.
So one of the more famous dishes or desserts or pastries that they have here in Naples is the baba, which is like a, imagine a donut shaped like a mushroom, but it's soaked in rum. So that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and try it.
That's the medium one, so they have like different sizes too.
They also have one stuffed with chocolate and other things like that. Man. Oh, she actually put extra rum on top.
This is also one of my favorite desserts. I think another thing why I like Naples so much is the fact that you get to enjoy all these types of foods just right on the street. This is exactly what I want it to be. Like, you can get baba up north in Italy, but it's not the same.
And so like this morning when we got the sfogliatella, that's like perfect with a cappuccino for breakfast. And this is perfect for in the middle of the day, I think.
I mean, if you're cool with having some ramen like 8, 9 a.m., you can go for this too.
Another cool thing that Naples hides is the tunnels that's underneath this vibrant city. They are 2,400 years old, dating back to when the Greeks built this city. Then the Romans used it as the aqueducts, and then it was used as a bomb shelter during World War II. And you get to go on a guided tour down here. It's pretty low underground and it gets pretty dark and cramped, but it's a really cool experience. I would highly recommend you check this out.
After an hour and a half exploring the underground of Naples, you know what I can go for? Pizza.
Yeah, we wanted to actually take you to probably the most well-rated pizza place here in Naples.
Well, most famous.
Most famous, but unfortunately there are like dozens and dozens of people out there. My guess is they've already got reservations. Or not reservations, they don't take reservations.
I don't think they take reservations.
It's first come, first serve, and it's all already been served. So we're gonna go ahead and try to find something else that our tour guide recommended.
So she's from Naples, and she said this pizza is much better than Sorbillo's. And it's not the first Italian from Naples that told us that Sorbillo's is meh. Not our words, their words, so blame the other Napoli people. But we're gonna go check out the pizza place that other people that live here actually like, and how it compares.
Let's see. So it turns out that the pizza place that our guide recommended is on the Michelin recommendation app. So if you're a foodie and you know what that means.
I went with the pizza Lucana, which has a bunch of spicy tomatoes, peppers, salami, basil, I think, yellow tomatoes, and it looks amazing. Vernon went for the
Lino Scarallo, which is the one that had the Michelin star next to it. It looks pretty good.
They smell amazing. I think these came out in like 2 minutes, I swear.
Yeah. Normally, and anywhere else, you're ordering a pizza and you're waiting 15-20 minutes. This was like 5 minutes.
Also, I should mention, I think Naples is the only place in Italy where it's actually acceptable to have pizza for lunch. Because usually in North Italy, Italians in North Italy say that if you have pizza for lunch, it's not a good pizza place because the oven doesn't warm up that much by lunchtime. But I guess in Naples, I think the oven's always going.
Yeah, so it's never a problem.
Vernon is struggling.
What a unique pizza.
I think you don't have tomato sauce, right? This is a white pizza.
True, yeah, it has a pizza bianchi.
So let's see, first bite of mine. Oh my God. It's messy, it's delicious.
You know what I will say though? A lot of people have this idea that you don't really eat pizza with a knife and a fork. Maybe that's just too whatever. But they do that here in Italy. I've noticed Italians most of the time are eating pizza with a knife and a fork because it does not come sliced up for you. So something has to, you have to cut this some way. And then they're not folding it in half like a taco. So.
After the delicious pizza, it was time to explore more of Naples. And if you really want to get away from the craziness of the streets, check out the Santa Chiara, this beautiful garden, museum, archaeological site. It is stunning, it's quiet, and it's just simply beautiful. This is not just a 14th century monument, it's a journey through centuries of faith, art, and culture.
Vai, bevi, veloce, veloce, vai.
Oh, grazie. Wow. Wow.
Prego ragazzi, prego.
How was that?
Very refreshing.
Very fizzy. So the one in Milan seems like it's got a lot more high-end stores. Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton. This one has a couple of outlet stores, some places you can buy phone batteries and phone cases, a McDonald's, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't really seem like it's that much more special. It seems like it's the exact same size, but it doesn't seem like it's as high-end.
It's the knockoff version of the one in Milan.
It's the outlet version of Milan.
Also, this is the area where I noticed they have the most of the people like trying to sell you fake goods. So do be careful with that because they are everywhere and then you have cops chasing them off. So it's a little chaotic and honestly, I think this is like more of a crowded area than the old city center. I don't know, I think I like the old Naples inside better than like this downtown area.
Yeah, this one seems insane. There's like, I don't know, it feels like there's more people. I didn't even know that was possible. So one of the more difficult places to get into is actually the most famous cafe here in Naples. It's called GAMBRINUS. So it's so famous I didn't even know the name. Yeah, we just sat down. The line wasn't very long. I mean, there's a lot of people here, but they're really quick to get people in and out. And we went with some sort of like sampler dish of all the little desserts that they have. So this is the Baba.
Oh, you're destroying the Baba.
This is the Baba, the thing that you saw us eat earlier.
They didn't add extra rum here.
No. This is very moist though. Oh my God. Chocolate cake, cannoli, another different type of Baba, and who knows what this is. This is some sort of like biscuit. But all of this was 12 euro, which sounds like quite a bit, but again, this is, you know, the most famous cafe here in Naples. And we're still waiting on our 2 drinks to come. We ordered those like 10 minutes ago.
But the cafe area is crazy. If you want to stand there and wait, good luck.
Yeah.
I think we just kind of decided to go with the seat and be relaxed.
There were people everywhere inside there, and it didn't look like they had any kind of a system going on.
I went with the Cafe Strapazzato. It looks big, but it's not. It's very small. And Vernon, what'd you get?
Something called the Mandorla Leccese, which is it's a cafe with almond syrup.
Ooh.
It's an iced coffee with almond syrup. It's actually quite hot here for February, so I wanted something iced. So we were just going to go to this place called Trattoria da Nannella, and the line is absolutely insane. We've told you that there are a couple of other restaurants in this city that are super, super popular, like the cafe that we had earlier in Sorbillo, but I've never in my life seen a line for a restaurant this long, no matter how fast the food comes out. It was definitely something we wanted to try tonight, but we're not at all going to go for it because it's ridiculous.
So this place does not take reservations, and they're known for like their singing and dancing waiters, I guess. But I don't know if waiting in line after like 500 people, I'm not even exaggerating, is going to happen.
No, definitely not. We're going to find something else.
So not only did we find a better restaurant with much better prices, that's pretty much not even that many people here yet, because Italians eat their dinner at like 8, 9 p.m. but they have very generous portions of wine. First time trying wine from this region. Amazing. I think it's the volcanic ash. I love your focus on that. So what did you get?
I got something called a caserta, which is, I guess, a typical Napolitano pasta with a ragu sauce. So something really, really light. This was only about 8 or 9 euros. What'd you get?
I don't know. Mine said cheesy potatoes with pasta. It just said it's a typical thing to eat in Naples. I think it was like €7 for this giant plate of food, and it smells amazing. I have to say that.
It looks like I can't tell the difference between a plate of pasta or a bowl of soup. It looks like it's some kind of a cheesy blend between the two.
It reminds me of mac and cheese, honestly, but with potatoes.
It looks like it. Yeah.
It smells
great. Yeah. Okay. Nothing really special on mine, but it's pretty good.
It looks like something your nonna would make.
Yeah, it tastes like it too.
I've been recording burn-in, so I'm very excited to try. I love cheesy stuff. I know Naples is known for their pizza, but try their pasta. It's so good. It's so underrated.
That honestly looks like something it's going to make you fall asleep. That and that glass of wine is over.
This is the best combination to end the day after 20,000 steps. As you can tell, it's 8 o'clock, and this is when Italians have their dinner. I don't know if we mentioned in the other video where to stay if you come to Naples. There's a few areas that are I think worth staying, but this is our second time here and we love staying inside the old quarter. I think you get more of the Naples experience staying here because you're staying in these really old apartments, some of which can date back to 2,000 years. And it's really unique layouts. You get to meet the locals. They give you awesome recommendations and you kind of really get to have the full experience.
So we just got done having some coffee and I can feel the hair growing on my chest as we speak. The coffee here in Naples is no joke. I feel like it's 10 times more intense.
Their car.
And I got a double espresso, so I think I'm wired for the rest of the day.
Another thing I think a lot of people get wrong about the city is they think it's dirty. And the thing is, just because they see the graffiti, which you can see behind, doesn't mean it's dirty. I think we have yet to smell something bad in this city. I think we mentioned it yesterday's video. The city literally smells like pizza and perfume. And be careful where you step. But yeah, do you think the city smells bad?
I don't think it smells bad. They actually clean it a lot. I'm always seeing people out here cleaning every single time of the day.
Naples is a very religious city. So fun fact, Sunday you will actually have a lot of things closed. So we're gonna go check out, what museum is this?
This is the Archaeological Museum, which is definitely one of the top things to do. So there's a statue that I've been wanting to see for a long time. It's the Farnese Hercules statue. It's this statue of Hercules kind of resting off to the side with a pelt of a lion. It just was something I wanted to see for a long time, but they have it at this one, and I'm sure they have a lot of other things as well.
It's a huge museum, so this is actually the most expensive museum. This is €22 each.
Damn.
So far, yeah, I know. So far, all the museums and excursions we've done have been literally between €5 and 15. 15 being the underground, an hour-and-a-half tour. So that's not bad. So this, I have high expectations for this museum, for Naples, for being €22. You know what I realized after looking at all these statues?
We're out of shape.
Yeah, I think it's time to go to the gym because look at...
Everybody was ripped back in the 1st century AD.
That museum was definitely worth €22 each. That was so much stuff to see. We were there for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, they had everything that you'd want to see. If you don't want to go to Pompeii because it's kind of a drive, or it costs a lot of money.
It's like a
to
day
go.
trip.
Yeah, it's a day trip. If you don't have time to go to Pompeii, but you want to see what it was like there, you can definitely just go to that museum. They have tons and tons of statues and sculptures.
Well,
and things like
honestly, I would recommend both. If you want to see Pompeii, the actual site, do that. But if you want to see what was actually inside of Pompeii, like the houses, the dishes they use, like anything that was actually inside the buildings, because it seems like they excavated like literally the wall drawings, the people, the jars, the jewelry, everything was just taken out and put it into the archaeological museum, which was pretty cool. We didn't manage to go eat at Sorbillo's, but they have a lot of these to-go stands. So we're waiting for our portfolio pizza and we're waiting for the fried pizza. In the meantime, I got this giant fried ball of pasta.
Well, you had a fried ball of pasta.
A piece fell, it's okay. It's good for the birds. This is so good. It's like a bunch of pasta, meat, and some type of sauce inside, all fried in it. I actually wish it was cold outside, because this would taste even better. Oh, there's peas too.
The whole thing was only $2.50 just for that.
This is heavy.
So one of the things we knew we had to try when we came here was the fried pizza. This is the one from Sorbillo's. This is on that really, really crazy street that Mariana was showing earlier. And this is extremely hot. I'm going to be very careful because these are made to order.
So this reminds me, if you're from Eastern Europe, about cibureki, but it's pizza cibureki.
Dude, it's so heavy, it's falling apart.
That is huge. Wasn't it like only $3.50?
$4.50.
$4.50. Oh, mine was only $3.50.
Oh my God. Really, really hot, really good though.
I went with the portfolio pizza from Sorbillo. Oh my God. I was actually using it as a heating pad. It's so hot, but I want to see how it compares to the other trendy pizza portfolio place we had Friday, not yesterday. We did so much yesterday. It's all one day. The dough was already much softer. The sauce is saltier. But let's deconstruct the portfolio pizza. So if you look, I mean, it's like a thinner, traditional margherita pizza. Look how hot that is. So you will not be disappointed with food in Naples. I think so far, literally every little street food hole in the wall has been just like a hit. Like, I love it. You come to Naples if you're a foodie, because this is like a foodie paradise. And everything, I don't know if I mentioned this before, the prices for everything here in Naples are so affordable. Like, I think the most expensive thing we had was like this giant pasta dish with some meat, and that was only 14 euro. But like, this was 3.50. Fresh, made to order, super trendy spot, right in the city, right in the downtown area.
And I think one of the things I should also mention is that the wait isn't as long as you think. You're going to see a bunch of people standing around and crowding around it. But when we got in line and we ordered, it took about 5 minutes to order and it took about 5 minutes for us to wait. So definitely worth it.